I want to start this video off with an apology, which I should honestly start every fucking video off with, because God bless ye for watching any of this shit all the way through. But anyways, this video is probably going to sound like shit, because I got like 3 fucking fans on the go. I'm looking at it right now, it's fucking brutal. But like, I've been waiting 7 days, right? And this video is supposed to be out like 4 days back. But no, now, and I gotta keep fucking quiet too, because you got the fucking nan upstairs, man. It's brutal. But anyways, I know I'm probably gonna get fucking through it, so let's just get it started. Over the last few months, a good few people have been getting pretty sick. Some call it the coronavirus, and others call it the Kung Flu. I don't really give a fuck what it is, but all I know is that it's been on me fucking nerves for too long now. Before I start though, I gotta thank Ali for getting me to 500 subs. I appreciate the support from Ali, you goofballs, and I'm positive it won't take nearly as long for me to hit 1k. Gotta have faith, I could be a fucking liar. But anyways, I don't know about you boys, but I'm kinda sick of hearing about this coronavirus shit. It's on your TV, it's on your phone, everywhere for fuck's sake. Now before Ali starts giving me shit, I'm not one of those retards out there saying to cut back on all the restrictions and just let us fucking loose. Most of the world is going through a ton of shit with this virus, and staying isolated is definitely the best path to be on. Keep in mind though, I said most of the world is doing the shits with this. As of this recording, there's been 2 new cases of COVID in the last 2 weeks. The first buddy was asymptomatic, and it looks like this missus was in the same situation. Apparently it's his daughter, but there's not really a lot of info going out right now. And before these 2 innocent boys got shit on for following all the precautions necessary, we went 41 days without a single fucking new case. So get after back, men. But if you turned on the radio today or went outside for a smoke, you'd think Newfoundland was on the brink of a fucking Judgment Day, Terminator 2 type shit. The buddy I just mentioned got torn apart and fucking bullied online even after he did everything he was supposed to. And I wouldn't be shocked if this missus ends up with the same treatment. People are losing their fucking minds over this virus here. And I honestly think it's going way too fucking far. Yes, I understand you gotta take precautions, but you don't gotta go overboard when it really ain't necessary at all. Just don't be a dirtbag, don't touch your fucking face with herpes sores or whatever, and don't share shots with 500 plus people, and don't go on a world tour. You should be fine if you follow those fucking steps. I'm not here to bitch for 30 minutes over a virus though, I'm smarter than that. Instead, I'm gonna bitch at some NTV clips of people bitching about the virus. Might as fucking well, I ran out of ideas with anything else.
From homemade masks to the kind worn in hospitals, wearing masks has been made mandatory in several major cities in Canada, but right now they won't be made mandatory in Newfoundland and Labrador.
I loves you, Glenn. I really do. You're my sugar daddy, right? But as for the boys wanting masks to be required, have a look at this map right here. It's pretty outdated, yes, but it shows the point I'm getting at. Quebec is getting fucking stamped with the COVID. It's not even fucking funny. And so are most major cities. Hundreds of cases per day too. Fucking nuts. Newfoundland just went 41 days without any new cases. If you wants to wear a mask, go on ahead, don't be like the fucking states where they're ripping a mask off you. But going off the numbers, it just doesn't seem like making it mandatory would do much at all for you.
Some of the major Canadian cities like Toronto and Montreal have mandated masks for indoor spaces. What about here?
Well, I don't know, missus. The bottom of the screen here is telling me that I don't gotta wear a mask. So I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess, $1,000 Jeopardy question, that I don't gotta wear a mask and it will not be a requirement. Is that right? Let me find out.
It's just a recommendation for people in this province.
Holy fuck, Einstein, get out of the way. I'm a fucking genius, man.
No virus in a long time, and wearing masks has its own difficulties if you're wearing them for a long period of time. So yeah, I completely agree with not making them mandatory.
I ain't sure whose pop that was, but buddy's raising you right. Imagine working a fast food job for 8 hours a day with a mask digging at your ears non-stop. They should use these masks at fucking Guantanamo Bay. Jesus Murphy, it'll get on your fucking nerves.
Face masks are the bare minimum that we can do, especially given that the Atlantic bubble is open. So it's not just us anymore, it's other people, and I think vigilance is still required.
Sorry, missus, I wasn't really paying attention to you. Can you say that again?
Face masks are the bare minimum.
Face masks are the bare minimum.
Well, you're clearly not doing the bare minimum very fucking well at all, missus, and I don't blame you. Nobody wants to wear a mask walking around like a Dollarama Batman for the next 2 years. Especially not when we've been doing fucking deadly in terms of handling the shit. It don't make no fucking sense what people are trying to say.
The mask debate will likely get louder this fall.
1 second, boys, I gotta fix something up real quick.
Mask debate, mask debate, mask debate, mask debate.
Alright, my work's done for the day. Carry on.
With thousands of students heading back to class.
We're talking about that bullshit today too, do not even fucking worry.
Even with the benefits of wearing a mask, and although it's just a recommendation, public health officials would like to see more of us masking up. Kellyanne Roberts, NTV News.
I agrees with the health officials though. Being serious for a second, it's really important that you takes other people's opinions serious. If you ask me, a good few misses in these fucking high schools should be wearing full face masks year round. But it doesn't always work out like you'd want it to. Mortal sin, but that's just the way it is, I'm sorry. We got another clip to look at before I closes her up for the day, so I hope you're ready to hear me bitch at the school district some more. Fucking idiots, man. What bullshit do they got cooked up today? I'm ready.
Well, the provincial government unveiled its plan today to get students back in the classroom this fall. There is a plan B and a plan C just in case. NTV's Colleen Lewis has the story.
The classrooms here at Indian River High School have been empty for months.
If there was a French flag in my classroom, I'd be empty for a lot fucking longer. There's me social distancing, boy. You don't need to give me 500 Snapchat ads. Just show me a fucking French flag and I'm out the door 6 miles apart from any French related garbage. I'd quarantine that fucking building too, just in case. Like, you always want to be sure when it comes to shit like this. You gotta keep your social distancing. Get all these French fucks out of here, but fuck. Yeah, YouTube, don't take me down for that. I'm just a bit ignorant. I'm very sorry for that hurtful comment. I'm not crying right now. I'm just fucking out of breath. Just move on.
But today the Premier was here to explain that come September, he'd like to see classrooms back to a near normal setting.
Well, fuck him. You shut down schools halfway through the year. Justified, obviously, understandable and all that. But then you want youngsters to do exams and midterms and all that other shit when you hardly learned a fucking thing before you shut her down. Sure, that don't even make fucking sense what you're trying to do. I guarantee you there's gonna be youngsters who are gonna get fucked over out of a graduation just because the district didn't want to change up the fucking routine. Like, it's 1 year, man. Stop the publics. Having 50% of me grade taken away for something I never even had the chance to learn is bullshit. I'm not even gonna hear anyone say a fucking thing different. It's bullshit. Bullshit too.
What this will do is this will enable school districts and parents to prepare for this September. It will also allow time to prioritize the safety and the well-being of students and school communities.
Well, Dwight, before you resigns and leave Newfoundland to the fucking dogs like every other premier, I'll tell you something that you old cunts gotta know. I ain't worried about me physical health. Not one bit. I'm a skinny fucker, maybe anorexic. I'm worried about the youngsters' mental health and shit. And I know he just built that facility. This is a script update, by the way. He just fucking announced this. But I'm just saying, you're gonna have youngsters bitching and complaining just because you didn't teach them shit last year. And you expect them to know 2 years worth of useless shit on an exam. Like, just cancel the publics, man. Let them fuck the sluts this year. Let them drink the alcohol. And let them waste their fucking lives. Please give them a break.
To make sure students across Newfoundland and Labrador can thrive in their learning as well as live with COVID-19, we are providing some $20 million for the purchase of laptops for teachers across the province.
I don't want to hear none of that garbage. Biggest waste of money out there, bat. They ain't laptops, first of all. We gotta put all that out there. It's a fucking Chromebook, man. They're talking about that shit. They gets destroyed 6 months into the year. They fucking sucks. Slow as me hole. Barely work. The drizzling shits, man. And they're spending $20 million on that junk. Sure, give it all back to the NLESD. At least then the Friday got on to go benefits a few boys. None of the students, obviously, but I expect that by now, but.
There will be many changes for students, including a daily risk assessment questionnaire.
A daily questionnaire? They got youngsters doing surveys now? Bridget honored nice. The brain damage I'm getting off this is gonna get to me before the fucking COVID comes close.
Whichever option the provincial government goes with, work is going to start immediately to begin preparing for a full reopening this September. For NTV News, I'm Colleen Lewis in Springdale.
That's great, man. Let's go, NLESD. Underpaying teachers and frauding janitors since we fucked the Catholic schools over. To end off, remember that there ain't any hate or bullying meant by this video or anything else on my channel. The world needs more love, and instead of bitching at people non-stop, you should take the mask off and put a beer in. It do you wonders, man. Honest to God. This has been Leif Carlow, and I'll see you on the right side of the rock. Have a good one.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money.